And we're back. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, yes. We built that beautiful steel ingot manufacturing. What do we need now? We want to check this, but it's been quiet. It needs to catch up. So, we are producing 480 steel ingot. We are shipping probably too much of it over here now. Yeah, I might need to think about this. For starters, we don't need this anymore. I can just tell you that right off the rip. You know what else we can do? We can just drop between floors. So the thing, how I have it set up is these are the boosted ones. And of course, they're the ones going to... Oh, no, those are boosted too. Okay, so 4 of them are boosted with power cells. The other aren't. So, yeah, 2 of the boosted ones are going to pipe. So perhaps I remove the boost here and add it here. So now I'm doing those 2. Yeah, that's fine. We'll see. We'll see. Next thing is, let's make sure we're covering 90, 180. Yeah, I did everything MK Mark 3. Mark 3. So these should be fine, belt-wise. Okay. Let's make sure everything's moving. Yep. Yep. Well, I guess I already knew that because I was upstairs and the evidence was right in front of my face. Okay. So let's double check our output. Let's count it one more time. We have 45 times 4, correct? And then this one. 45 times 4 is 180. And then we have 90 times 4, which is 360. So we're at 460, 540. So we should really be backing up our steel ingots. Well, actually, let's move on. So we were producing 540. Let's update our notes. Steel ingot equals 540 right now. Our demand for beams is 60. Ooh, 332. Ooh, that looks so much better. Okay. So that's 60, 120. So that's 180. 300. 420. So this needs to hit 420. I used 4. 4 is for all these. Ooh. That's a problem. There we go. That'll help. So everything's 4s. Okay, so now we should be able to get to that 420 mark. And as long as we get to 420, we need 15, 45, 75, 105. And we need to get 120 going upstairs. So where are these all going? Some of them are going out to storage. Right, an eighth of them. Right, I did that right. Yep, split, split. Merge. Oh wait, I thought I fixed this. So I'm splitting this one. Yeah, everything over here is being merged. Oh, this might be a problem. What did I say I have? Like 105? I'm gonna need 240. So these need to be 3s. Oh, I guess that didn't need to be a 3, but yeah, we can back that off. Okay. So I have all 4 of these, right, merging into one thing. And then that merge goes into a split. Splits in half. Half of it goes to the next converger. So then I have the other half coming in here and splitting again. So I'm still sending a fourth of my steel beam to storage. So I'm just going to stop doing that for now. Okay, next. Count the incoming. 120, 240, 360, 380. So I'm asking for 380. Jeez, oh Pete's. Steel beam. Right now, in is 380. Out is 105. I need to double it. You get lost in the numbers. I wish there was a better note-taking system. Otherwise, I'm going to have to whip out my notepad and you won't be able to see it because I'm only sharing the game window. Because I'm on ultra-wide and I can't share the whole screen. So I don't need... So the other thing is, I don't need to double 120. I could go see what is requesting, and that's what I hate about this first Factorio. I should just be able to open up a graph and see what the total demand is on a resource from a unified view. Why do I have to crawl up here and see what the demand is over here? It's just painful. At the moment, the demand is 0 because it's making frames that aren't being overflowed. Okay, but let's look at what we're asking for 60. So really I need 180, right? I need to be outputting 180. And the thing is, I'm going to have to do that again. At some point, I'm going to be back here and not remember. And then I'm not going to update the sign, because then that's going to be a thing that I have to keep track of. Alright, so I need 180. What am I getting? So really, I have 380. These are better candidates for the summer Shloop overdrive than anything else. If I crank all these up, we're gonna need 600 ingot up here. 600. Wild. And that'll be making 75, 75, 150. So we're gonna go down. I'm still gonna be short. So this is what I need to do. It's time to start playing with supercharging a few key things. First things first. Let's supercharge this one. Oh, it takes 2. Whew. This thing is now putting out 180 per minute. Plus, this one's 45, 2 something. Alright, so we're good there. It's putting out 2 something. Okay, we're good. And the thing is, like, it's almost like you'd have to merge these, or you'd have to throw... I mean, part of me just wants to start throwing these on key spots so I can just come over and look instead of sitting here and doing all this math in my head. So I'm gonna start using those way more. There's no reason not to. I have plenty of quartz. I have the oscillator recipe. We're gonna have to go bang out some... I don't even know how much they each take. You know? Just gonna build a constructor. Right here. Blammo. Blammo. Crank it. And, oh, that's a horrible spot for it. Just for right now. Can I put these? Yeah. What else can I add more of? Motors. Heavy mod frame. I could add more wire. More plate. Okay. That's fine. I know there are quartz veins around. So I should have... Do I have the oscillators in here? Yep. Go back to the second floor. Second. 1 second. Second floor. Cool. Just taking a tour. such a mess. Well, it's beautiful, but it's tight. Honestly, might slap these on 4. $470, $500. Close. It'll take a little bit to figure it out. Don't forget, all this is just so we can get to this one only accepts 1. Oh, it's 1 per input. So now we're at 360 coming in. Dude, that sound is so cool, the little summer Shloop sound. Yeah, that only takes 1. So it's a summer Shloop per input. Try to do this on a manufacturer, take 4 of them. What do we say we need? We currently have 105 out. Or when I wrote this. Target, let's say, is 180. The other thing is, I don't have a lot of summer Shloop. This sounds so cool. Let's look at our power. Because that might be getting ugly. It's really not bad. Sounds so cool. So the thing is, even though this is shlooped, it doesn't require any more, right? 150 versus if this was fully cranked up, it'd be 150. So part of me thinks, you know, what you do is you come over here. I don't know, you take one of these off. Go ahead and crank this up to 1/3 and then shloop it. So that's 150, 180. We're there. Then smart splitter to say north is just any overflow. Since I can't program them for percentage, because that would be just amazing. Okay, so that's getting close. 180 is our target. We got MK2 Mark IIs. These need to build up. I don't know how this happens all the time. Yeah, anything coming off here, these should be fine. But why bother with questioning it? That's a Mark III. Mark III. Mark III. Oh. Oh. That's splitting again, so it is an 8th. How is this getting overflow? Because it doesn't work when you don't overflow. It has to be overflow from another belt connected to the smart splitter. It's very unfortunate. So it doesn't work. So really I'm getting an 8th. Why is half of it going this way? Storage. Oh, that's right. That's the 8th. I'm putting an 8th back into the line. So that should be fine. Still not enough. Oh, wait. Yeah, still not enough. This has to be 180. So where are we faltering? Is it there? Is it waiting on resources? Getting 375. I'm asking for 300. 420. 510. Okie doke. Asking for 510. Okay. I actually don't know if I'm that far off from 510. See where we're at. 370, 470, 480. And we definitely have backups on this stuff. So I just need another 20. That could be it right there. At least the summer sloop down here is being used to maximize a base production resource. Which one did I maximize? This one? Yeah. Oh, that's got to go there. You gotta have 3 on that to maximize the Shloop investment. There's plenty of more slugs out there. I don't know about Shloop. We should check the belts on that one now. Putting out 225. Whoa. Yeah, those Mark IIIs can handle 225. I'm not Shlooping anything else, right? None of these other ones are snap, crackling, and popping. It's just the one. Just Shlooping the one going to beams. Mark III there, Mark III there. Wait, Mark III for 225 plus 6, 7. It's too much. I need a Mark IV lift, and I need Mark IV belt for this one specifically, because this one is intense. That's Mark IV. It's just going up a level. That's fine. Now what are we working with? $200, $600. Yeah, so we're good. Hopefully this is equalized. Targeting 510 up here. We got Mark IV belts. Okay, 480. Getting close. This should probably be Mark III. I guess doesn't hurt to make this Mark III. Okay. I probably need to upgrade some of this. 75, so that's fine. 75, so that's fine. Mark IIs are 120. This needs to be upgraded. That needs to be upgraded. This could probably... That is a Mark III. Mark III. Okay. Where are we at over there? We're at 120 still. Still have something slowing us down. Those are fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. This doesn't technically matter because nothing's coming out of it. I betcha there's a Mark II something or other right here. Mark III, Mark II. Okay, we're finally get the 120 we need right here. Might as well. Keep it rolling. Oh, I can kind of see that one. I think it says 140. $163. $203. Look at that. This is done. One product completed for the next thing here is just wild. Frame. Screws. Pipe. So pipes over here. I should have done, oops. Steel pipe. I can't say for certain what the requirement is until I look at the encased beams. They're still open. Ooh, buddy. Okay. What am I looking at here? 9, 27? No. 30. Okay. So heavy mod frame. We're getting 5 to 1. That's going to be our golden ratio. So that means I'm going to need 100 pipe. Well, wait a second. Encased beam, I'm getting 30, which is going to equal 6. Right? So right now I'm going to be doing 6 per minute. 10 per minute. I'm going to triple it to 30 per minute, and I'll be making 6 per minute. $3x. So I need 120 steel pipe. So the next question is, where's this even going? It's just going out, and it's going to go up. Have I even started this up here? Probably not. It's only going to be 30. Okay. Now the question becomes, where am I going to get the pipe from? It's going to have to be all the way down there again, right? And then, okay. So, let's create our grocery list. Encased beam, 30. Steel pipe, 60. Right, that's 20 to 1. So it'll be 3x, 3x. Yeah. Mod frame equals 30. And screws equals 360. Okay. Am I thinking about that right? I'm producing 30, which means yeah, this 5 doesn't mean anything. It's the 10 per minute. 10 per minute creates 2 per minute. That's 5 to 1. So if I 3x this to 30 per minute, which I'm doing, I'll get 6 per minute. So yeah, it's the 3x. It's asking for 10 per minute to produce 2 per minute. Everything's 3x. Okay. So, steel pipe is next. And steel pipe and mod frames, I feel like are not going to be too bad. Pretty worried about the screws. So what am I doing with all my mess of a steel pipe? Should I just create a new one? Do I have enough bandwidth? Let's slap down. See what we're getting. What are we asking for? 75 steel. 75. We're asking for 150 steel right now. To make 50. So say we dropped a new one. I'm only going to be making 50. Probably sending a lot out of here that I don't need to. The thing about this overflow business is as soon as you want to add something, it's the bane of your existence. So, for instance, well, actually, no, I guess. I mean, this is pumping out 50, and they're all going over there and being split. This one's dead. So, really, 50 plus, so 100 is hitting this splitter. And 50 of it's going out here. So I'm only making 50 right there. Really. I don't want to use a Shloop. Okay. Getting about 96 a minute. I'm requesting 150. Is this getting backed up now? I guess it should technically be getting backed up. So is it time to introduce this? And then what I really want is to do this here. Okay. What am I asking for? 150. One thing is for certain. This might be the best way to do it. It's either that or cut off one of these. The other thing is I could start cutting off the overflow stuff. I have got to have so many tickets. I've been overflowing for like 20 hours or more. And so maybe it's just time to back it off. 40 coupons. What do I even want? This, I guess. It's just a skin. Just customization. Weird foundations. Weird walls. I mean, I guess I want those. Glass frame foundation. I guess I want those. Sure. Don't even know what that does. Ambiance. No, no thank you. I just bought everything I could care to buy. I'm going to cut off overflow on key pieces. So, for instance, steel beams and pipes. Well, steel beams are already cut off anyways. What else? There's something else I was thinking about. Cables, probably. Just let it back up. I can't think anything else at the moment. Capsulated beams. And motors. Mod frames. What are you doing? Cement. I've already cut off. I'm going to put it back just so, you know, not confused later. Okay. Give that some time to normalize. And let's create, while we're thinking of it, can I unlock, what was the one big one? Those would be nice. Heavy damage. Yeah, I can't do either of these because they require smoke. So for right now, let's just make iron rebar. I can only make 36. Let's go ahead and put 2 stacks in here. I should still have 200 or so. Put those in there. Okay. I think what I'll do is go out and look for some, just do some exploring, get out a little bit. It's been quite the trip out, or quite the stretch in the factory. I'll make it all. Got plenty of bombs. Probably dump some more resources into the dimensional chest. Oh, it keeps refilling from the dimensional chest. I was like, wow. Can we... Nope. Alright, so we're just going to go dump some common materials. I don't need a ton of inventory space. Collecting like 3 different colors of worms, Shloops, and Mercer spheres. That does not mean I need to dump everything. I will dump stuff I just really don't need. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, I'm going to have to decide if I want to... Actually, before we take a break, let's see if we can upgrade our dimensional chests. In fact, I already know we can, so getting distracted really easily. Do I want to go to oil and set up the smokeless powder? Yeah, I think I do. Because I could also search for slugs and shaloop over there. So we'll come and patiently wait on the train. I think I should probably grab some fuel. Really wish I could control the output of this belt a little bit better, but we'll just rehook it back up because we're just getting so full. We'll let some stuff run out of there. Okay. This train's doing a lot of back and forth and not a lot of work. I don't need to take resources over there because dimensional chests. It's gonna unload that one. I wonder what it does when it can't. Like, do resources get lost if that box is not emptied? Yeah, it comes back instead of being dropped. I just died.
If you wish to impress me, don't do that.
That's wild. And I only spawn with 3 health. That is wild. I mean, I guess you get ran over by a train, you die. That could also have affected our plastic. See, plastic is probably being held up by that blockage. But we're so rich in plastic and, you know, whatever we're doing with it, I don't even recall. So before we log off here, we're gonna wait for the train. Otherwise, I'll forget what the game plan was. Let's marvel. Oh, that's ugly. That's fine. She's not pretty. She's just about getting work done. Yeah, if you don't want... You can't really configure the output. So if you don't want to mix this stuff, you got to have multiple freight platforms. Because it doesn't matter where I add the splitter, it's going to become a problem. And the real thing is I'm shipping rubber and fuel and not even using it. So what do I care if it gets out of here at the speed of light? Dump it all. Until I start using it, who cares? Clearly manufacturing plenty. For what reason? No clue. I need some for Milestone, but I don't have any products that require them yet. So let's look at rubber and see what it makes. Modular engine, so I will need it when I get there. This actually should not be too bad. Motor is probably the only thing where I only have one constructor working on. This one was built out for phase 1, so that should be good to go. So if we aim for 10 per minute, there'll be 20 motor per minute, 150 rubber, 20 smart plate per minute. We'll figure that out when the time comes. But it's nice to know that that should be pretty easy. And then of course we need the ACU, which relies on the heavy mod frame which we're working on. Everything else is already built. It just depends on how long, how long is it going to take for us to finish that phase. Might as well pick up plenty of packaged fuel. Here comes the choo-choo. We'll just hang tight. Get a ride over to oil. While we're at oil, I'll have to update the notes when we get there. More fuel, power plants, smokeless powder, slugs. So I'll create an oil trip to-do list. Been a while since I've been over here. 10 hours. Something to consider when I need new resources, like I need more iron or more limestone, whatever. is should I just get it at oil base or ship it on the train? Something to think about. Can I do that more easily than running 400 meters of new belt? You know, most likely in some areas. I hate that little wiggle. Okay, here's where we'll stop, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for hanging out.